Clint Management. Today I'm going to be going over the lower body week 2 exercises. Alright, so the warm-up is going to be the same exact one from week 1. So we're going to start out with jumping jacks. Remember to keep those arms straight, reach straight above your head, and then when you jump out, get your legs to about 2 to 3 feet apart. So one full rep will look like this, and you're doing 20 of those. Alright, the next warm-up exercise is an infant squat. So we're going to keep the arms straight above your head, go straight down, and touch your toes, and then sit your butt back, trying to keep your hands on the floor, and then reach your arms up as high as you can, and then sit back up from the side, go straight down, sit back as slow as you can, and then reach up. Right, the next one is a single leg bodyweight RDL. So this one, remember to keep your feet nice and planted, curl your toes in the ground, put your arms wherever is going to help you balance most. Kick one leg back, lower yourself while pushing your butt back. Feel a nice stretch in the hamstring, and then come back up. From the side, kick that leg back, butt back, keep that straight back. Feel a stretch in your hamstring, and then come back up. Right, next is a glute bridge. So lay flat on the floor, put your legs at about 90-degree angle, and then while digging your heels in, it's going to activate your hamstrings, and then push up. Try to get a straight line throughout your body. Hips all the way up like you're trying to pull them back to the ceiling, and then you're going down. And then we're going ankle jumps. Remember, just use your ankles like you're doing a calf raise, and you have more power. And then you're trying to push yourself off the ground just using your calves and your ankles. You're going to stay tall, have a slight bend in the knees, and there you go. Alright, our first exercise is going to be bodyweight squat, but instead of going straight up and down, we're going into progression. And this one's going to be you're holding at 2 seconds for 2 seconds at the bottom. So you're going to go down, you're going to hold it for 2, and then you're going to come back up. Remember to keep your back straight from the side here, and try to get your legs parallel to the floor. 1, 2, come back up. Alright, next exercise is a rear lunge. So for this one, you're going to want to stand tall, and then bring your leg back about wherever's comfortable for you, and you're going to lower into the ground, trying to drop this knee almost touching the ground, but when you're actually going, you're going to go down, get it 2 to 3 inches above the ground, and then come back up, and step back in, and then you go on the left leg, out, staying tall, dropping, get that knee close to the floor, and then come back up. This one's an alternating side lunge. So last week I let you kind of choose which side you wanted to go first. This time you can start out either side, step out, butt back, lower into the ground while keeping your back straight, then come back up, and then you actually go to the other side, go down, come back up, and then go back to this side. So it's going to keep you doing that for reps. Alright, so last week I had you going on the stairs and just stepping up and down. This week we're moving to a progression of stair jumps. So I don't have any stairs right now, but I do have this footstool. So what we're going to do is we're going to stay at the bottom of the stair, get low, keep your back straight, using your quads and hamstrings to help power you up, and you'll land on here. And then you can step down. One very important thing for this is you're going to want to have a soft landing, so it's not hard on your knees or hard on your ankles. So remember, have that nice soft landing, some up, and then lower a little bit into that landing, and I'll step down. Next we have a side lying leg lift, but again, we're gonna add a progression. So you're gonna go down, and then you're gonna go up, but you're gonna hold it for 2 seconds this time. You're not just gonna go up and down. So remember, you can use your elbow for support. Keep your abs braced and keep them tight. Breathe in, and then hold it up here, and go back down. And then you'll do the other side as well. And lastly, we have a glute bridge. So instead of going straight up and down again, we're gonna add a progression. So you're gonna hold at the top for 2 seconds. We're gonna dig those heels into the ground, explode up. You're gonna hold here, 1, 2, then back down, up. Remember to keep your hamstrings and your glutes tight, as well as your abs braced to keep that body straight. And lastly, our cool down. So it's the same thing as last week. So you're gonna standing hamstring stretch. So reach down, have a slight bend in the knees, and try to touch the floor. I actually can this week, so that's nice for me. It means I'm doing something right for my body. So I'm going down, bend my knees a little bit, not trying to touch the floor. Remember to breathe while you're doing this, don't hold your breath. All right, next up, standing quad stretch. So again, you're gonna stand tall, reach your same arm, same leg, then bring back your foot a little bit, try to get it to touch your butt, and you're also gonna have your knee come back in line with your other leg. All right, next our hip flexor stretch. So remember, you have 90 degrees on this leg, 90 degrees on this leg, and then instead of leaning forward, all we're gonna do is tuck our hips under us, and you feel a stretch right here. All right, and from the side, remember, instead of leaning, you're tucking your hips, and you feel a stretch right in the front side of your leg. All right, and the last stretch I have for you is the pigeon pose again. So you're gonna go quadruped position, so all fours, and then you're gonna sweep one leg out in front of you, so it's coming across your body, and then lean into it. You'll feel a stretch right in the back of your legs as well as your glutes a little bit. And then once you are comfortable in this position, you can get as low as you want. I'll feel really good. All right, that's all I have for you for the lower body this week. I hope you're killing it and you're ready to go into the upper body in 2 days.